really fun. We're gonna go and try and catch some waves and enjoy this beautiful Easter Sunday. Just had like a really nice morning, went to church, chilled out in the house a little bit, and now we're rewarding ourselves.
Whoa! Oh, no one's even on that one.
I know it's got me reeling whenever you say I love you, I say rave on. I say rave on. You rave on. Rave on. Tell me. And the way you look when you say goodbye, when we make up, when we fight, rave on that crazy feeling. I know it's got me reeling whenever you say I love you, I say rave on. I say rave on. Gonna tell me now. Rave on. Rave on. Rave on that crazy feeling. I know it's got me reeling. I'm so glad you're revealing your love. Rave on, tell me not to be lonely. Tell me you love me, oh, rave
Chris said he has a new woodworking technique he wants to show us. So let's see what it is. Is it Moing Moing?
So if you want to make a little notch for your crossbeam to sit in, then you set your blade at a certain height that you desire, and you make all these strips like this. And when you made a sufficient amount, you just go like this. Wait. See, look, and
Oh, that's nice.
you got perfect cut. If you don't have like some crazy tool, you know,
Uh-huh.
then I can just get my chisel and clean all those little parts up.
Nice.
Oh yeah, look, see, there's this one.
That looks fun too.
Just smash them all. So you can do like those sick Japanese wood joints. So my whole theory with this one is once I make this notch all smooth and rounded off,
Uh-huh.
drill in 2 pukas right here, and those will be the lashing points, and they'll be able to move with the ocean.
Nice.
Won't crack.
Aww. You're so cute. You are the cutest. We're just hanging out. the time crunch with waʻa is kind of on because it's almost time for us to go to Australia. We're going to be headed there to do a film premiere with Patagonia, and we're very excited, but it also puts a lot of pressure on Chris, especially because he has to build us a new engine mount and hatches for our waʻa, and that's a lot of work. It's a lot of measuring and measuring again and cutting, hopefully. But he's been working all day, like non-stop on it, just because it hit him the other day that we're leaving for Australia. At least the main projects that we wanted to work on are POW, but we still have a lot of like basic things to do before we put her in the water, and then we can start working on like a structure on the outside, the manini details before we get sailing. But I'm so excited to sail again. It's gonna be so fun to do these last projects, and even though it's a push, I feel like a deadline always helps getting it actually done. Just getting educated. We're headed to the waʻa before the storm.
I think we're just gonna go green, man.
You're convinced.
Mahalo is a beautiful color. It's blue. It's a little bit of black.
It's not blue, it's green.
It's got a little bit of yellow in it.
Sure.
And yellow is the sunshine.
Well, it'll be interesting to try and get it all the same shade since there's patches of green on it already.
And blue is the color of the ocean. So if you mix the happiness of the sunshine and the fierceness of the ocean, you get the beauty of the forest, the oma'oma'os. And what is that? Part of the jet stream. And what does that do? Give us wind. So therefore, oma'oma'o is the color of excellence. Here, make it all smooth. I don't know, like this looks pretty sick.
In a spiral down heaven's steps, two arms caught and saved me from my death. And that's how real love saved my life. Yeah, that's how real love saved me with a kiss of love.
We were supposed to paint earlier, but I was really hangry. I ate breakfast and now it's raining. All the paint we just put on might be dripping off the sides right now.
But at least our tummies are happy.
Maybe it'll dry. I think it's fine. But don't I need a mask?
The breath that I was breathing was
Sorry.
gonna be my last. And that's when real love
Couldn't my pipe.
saved. That's how real love saved me with a kiss of love.
Cutting your first pipe ball.
That was awesome. I did cut another one before.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I gave it to Auntie Anna. This is my second pipe bow. This one's a cute little one, so I'm excited.
Look how many we got. How do you surf a pipe?
And the day still rains.
kea, ipuka, kanaka iki kea, ilave kea, ipuka uli uli kea, waʻa hiko kea. That's me.
We're gonna make some breakfast. It's Saturday morning and we had a Merry Monarch watch party last night for Kihiko night, and Chris's sister Dana brought over this beautiful sourdough that she made. Really nice. And then start on the Paipo and Alayas, and then hopefully get to walk around in the forest because it's really beautiful and misty today. It's supposed to be like really gnarly storms, but luckily it's been pretty nice. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to go have some nature time. We also got this kalo from Mason, so I'm gonna chop this up for probably dinner, and I'm gonna poach these eggs. I don't really know how to cut this.
Oh, hey.
Make a little whirlpool. Guys, I've kind of made a mess of the kitchen, and it's really hard with poached eggs because you gotta get it to simmer, not boil. So this is my first attempt. I mean, I think it still is poached. Let's look into this. Yeah, see, like, she's still pretty good, but like just pretty ugly. So 2 minutes. My roommate is so awesome for cleaning. She like made this, I think it's Dr. Bronner's in like vinegar or something. And then I just use my cute reusable towel, clean up, and that helps save money on like paper towels and all that craziness. It's really easy, you just throw them in with your other in the wash and you can reuse it over and over. And I know in California they're already ahead of the game with this, but in Hawaii we're kind of behind. And I've been doing my own composting system using at-home compostable bags that I got on Amazon, and I just put all my green waste, so I can put all the eggshells, kind of like crunch them up before I put them into tumbling compost bin that we have in our backyard.
Do you think Dana and little Wahine like bugs?
Oh
It's how it plays into our desires. Alaya.
Wee!
It'll get better, it'll get better.
We just finished a yummy breakfast, and our friends Sienna and Alex came over. They are well-seasoned waʻa sailor peoples, so we're going to work on glassing our hatches with them. Then Sienna is working on a alaya that she's been shaping, so we're gonna do some planing and sanding and hopefully finish that up as well.
That's how we love. Save me with a kiss of life.
Not want to flex and really, so Chris was maybe just gonna glass the top, which would make it more durable, but like strength, you don't get a lot of strength comes from like the sandwich. Like
the
the
sandwich.
sandwich. So you want to have like fiberglass, whatever core material, whether it's like plywood or they have like foam core or stuff like that, like a surfboard.
And then
like if you stripped all the foam off the bottom of a surfboard, it would be so bendy. It's like the sandwich that helps give it like rigidity.
Okay.
So
we
what
gotta
we're
do a
gonna
layer
do,
and then wood?
yeah, so what I'm thinking is we're gonna do a big layer draped over the whole top.
That's how we love. Save me with a kiss of life. Oh yeah.
Tell me if it's not enough, I can do another shot. And then just round it. Nice work. Actually having all of our hands here was really nice.
Yeah, do it really quick. We got a bunch of projects going on now. And we're going to put down the fiberglass now, so I thought that would be a really fun part to like add in. I've been hand planing my paipo. Sienna's been figuring out her alaya, and then we're working on the hatches right now. So we've been putting goop down to make sure there's no sharp edges. Alex was saying that any sharp edges are really tough for fiberglass because it's easy for bubbles to create there. And so we're trying to make all the smooth edges and round edges that we can. And then we're putting down the first layer right now. Laying it down.
And we'll throw a little cap on the corners, a little extra layer.
I'm definitely gonna rubber the corner.
Yeah, I'm wrapping it under too. If you can, if it doesn't want to go, we'll just put a separate piece later on it. Nice, she going.
Do it over here.
Just some patchwork kind. Junk kind.
So I'm peeling Mahalo because it cooked while we were doing all that stuff. It was boiling over. And you don't want the skin, so I'm kind of planing it with the side of my finger. It's off pretty easy once you cook them. We just boil them. Boom, they are pretty hot though. Ay. Doesn't look yummy right now, but
That looks great.
oh, it's so good. I say nothing.
Yeah, come on, that little Mahalo.
It's our older sibling. We gotta take care of him, and it feeds us in return.
Our ho'okupu, we get Mahalo from the east side.
Leave it as an offering.
Yeah, so the juvenile, so it has its baby compound leaves, and as it gets older it starts to create these phylloids that help with water collection, and so most koa looks like this that we see in patterns and stuff, but when it's a baby it starts out like this.
Looked like haole koa in the beginning.
Yep.
Baby ohia going out of the albizia log.
A mamaki that's a year old, and we like using mamaki for tea. It's a stinging nettle, but ours don't have the stinging part like the ones on the continent. And what's cool is as it starts to get older, it has these little areas where it's starting to produce flowers.
Oh yeah.
And that's like cute. Whenever you see photos of mamaki, it has these cute little kind of puffballs. And these just started. We didn't have any a few months ago.
That means it's like doing healthy and doing good.
Yeah, and then
okay
it'll be able to start seeding and be able to grow out from where they were planted.
That's a huge mushroom. Made ho'io fern salad last week and it was so good that we're doing it again this week. So we're gonna blanch them. Wash them some mamaki. Gonna bring it to the Australians, the friends. So we're gonna dehydrate them. Just rinse them off after we foraged them. We gotta pit them dry the best we can. Some fresh mamaki tea, or I guess mamaki leaves. Got my recipe book and this dehydrator that my coworker donated to us. So we're gonna try and make some mamaki tea out of these leaves. We're gonna go head out for a surf and hopefully catch a couple little ones. It looks really glassy and hopefully we're in a spot that isn't too nasty with the rain. We'll see. I think in a couple past videos I was planting some stuff. Pretty much anytime that I get like herb clippings or like even green onions from the store, I'll put them in a jar and like see if they start making roots. Like these ones. And then I try to plant them. Mexican oregano, I actually got clippings from my sister's yard and it goes crazy. Like it really doesn't even need much like propagating like in a jar like this. And then this green onion just from the store. From my birthday the other week, my friend Henry got me these flowers and they're kind of dying in this pot. I think it's a little small, but I have hope for them still, so I'm gonna plant them. Dude, I just saw that lizard eat that fucking cockroach. Oh my god, this is some National Geographic shit. But there's my plants. Now my green onion's got a buddy. Blasting the first hatch.
Well,
How's it going?
It's going.
It's What's happening?
We ran out of fiberglass.
Oh no.
We're gonna need to get more, but we can make some progress.
First trial of the day. Oh, it looks so good.
Trials and tribulations.
I feel like a wizard in my coat. There's a lot of there too.
It's a perfect little hat.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
My head's too round. We got a busy weekend before we head out to Australia. We were gonna go shoot something, but it's super gloomy. It's forecast a thunderstorm.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I looked at it and it said Wednesday might have sun, which is the day before we leave. But I think that we can do it, possibly. I might have to like run after work and do it. But so today that opens us up to do sanding and waʻa work and get our hatches ready. Because I think that's the last piece of the puzzle, right? Besides painting? Paint, sand, and build a mast. Maybe forage, and then we have our friend's art show. She does tin type photography, and so that's like the old school with the big old piece, and you put it in the chemicals.
I lost my wallet.
That was crazy. We've been looking for it all morning, like the last 2 hours. I finally took a break to go cook breakfast, which is just like I threw everything in a pan and put eggs in there too. It was pretty good. We'll get to boat work now and try not to think about the wallet. We woke up to this beautiful makana from Mason. New. And some beautiful pua. Oh god, I get out of my mouth. Fresh papaya, a little aggressively. We're hoping that the papaya seeds will go down the river and be planted. Your face. So I left my watch on the hike we went yesterday, so I'm back and I'm gonna go. Hopefully it's still there. I'm kind of stressed. Luckily it's an Apple Watch, so it has the tracker, and it said it was here last night. Fingers crossed we find it. So I'm back at the spot, but I don't see it anywhere, and I really hope it didn't like wash away in the night. But I have to swim to the next spot that we were at, and hopefully it's there. Oh my gosh. Thank the Lord. Yes! I'm so glad I found it. Now I'm just taking it in. So beautiful.
To show you.
Whoa. Dude. Oh my god,
Oh, what's up, you bitch?
Whoa, a pear?
Yeah, I gotta sand all my excess spray off, but
Cute.
just letting the sun treat them for now.
You're sanding the hatches?
Yeah.
Hand sanding the corners, yeah?
It's a lot of trying to get the itchies off, the pokies off,
Yeah.
but
I was using the big power sander. It started going like over my head into my shirt. I was going crazy.
I feel like it just...
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna be using the.
We got all the ingredients. Fern salad, pad kai, ponzu, shoyu, and roasted sesame. We're gonna do it up. Yay! Yeah. Oh, that's looking lovely. Earlier this week, I picked some mamake and soursop from trees in the forest and from my front yard. And then I put some in the dehydrator that I just got, and then some I just hung up by the window. And honestly, the ones that hung up by the window I feel like turned out better. I'm gonna crinkle them up and put them in these reusable tea bags that I got and give them out as makana or gifts to our friends in Australia. I felt like they would like that. I just got back from the DMV and it took like 2 hours, but I got my license renewed. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm trying to make them a little bit more directed. This one, I was doing a lot of foraging, which was really fun. Still kind of learning about it, but it was great that I got to incorporate it into meals with my friends and share that with them. And then also do care packages for Australia, because we're getting ready right now. I'm supposed to be packing, but I wanted to talk to you. I've been trying really hard to practice gratitude for my friends and just everyone that I come into contact with, but especially since so many people have been helping us on the waʻa and helping us with repairs, sanding, little tasks, like taking time out of their day, out of their weekend, just adds more value to all these skills I'm trying to learn, like kombucha making, making tea, foraging, all these little things. I mean, especially when you can be in community with nature, that's like peak. I mean, it's also free, which I don't have a huge budget, so it works for me. I did find out that it's illegal, at least in Hawaii, to just plant food on trails or just in public. It's always been my dream and Chris's dream as well, but like to just have food growing in the streets, like banana trees and coconut, like everywhere, so that way like no one's hungry. There's just constant abundance. And then it's also like this relationship building with Aina, with the land and community, with Kanaka, with people. But I guess it's illegal. Like, people have been arrested in Hawaii for making like indigenous food security without permits. Taking advantage of like all the nonprofits that have gone through like the permitting and the whole process to make it legit, and expanding those and really shining light on those areas. Because in Hawaii, we really need food security since over 90% of our food is imported from mainland America. Any way that we can have little abundances of food, local food, I mean, of course, endemic plants or canoe plants that have been used for food for generations, like ulu, kalo, coconut, bananas, maia. I just like barely have a toe in. There are so many people with way more knowledge than me. I'm just like trying to incorporate it as best I can with low effort, low budget, as it were. But yeah, it's been really fun to not only like experiment with just little things I can add to my garden or make out of the herbs and stuff that I'm growing, but also go into nature and where can I weed and how can I pull out invasive plants that weren't there before and are choking out native plants that are providing food and ecosystems for endemic species. So finding my way in all that, participating in daily little experiments. Not all of them are gonna go great. Hopefully over time I will learn and be able to share more of these experiences with people. Even just meals all together with family or friends, and where you're able to incorporate even just one thing from your own garden or that you foraged on a hike or something like that. It adds like such a story to the meal and so much more like connection and purpose and gratitude, honestly. Everyone at the table is always so grateful that you took the time to harvest it, and they know you made it with love. So yeah, if I can encourage you guys to do anything after watching this, it would be to just step outside and look at your garden, or think about adding a garden, or go on a hike and start trying to identify a couple plants. I bet that there's something edible or usable for sure. Even things that traditionally are thought of as weeds, you can harvest them and turn them into teas or salves. Go do your research, but whatever you learn, tell me, because I'm just like so hungry for this knowledge, literally. Like I said, we have so much food imported, and going to the groceries, you're paying like so much money for a banana that's imported from freaking Mexico or something, and because of the laws in Hawaii, everything has to go to California before it's shipped here. So if things from Japan have to go to California and then here, so it's like so much carbon emissions, so much waste, and also the fruit is just like sprayed in pesticides, bagged up in plastic bags. I mean, do what you can, even in a small capacity. Even just making the conscious choice, not having that thing that you're craving that day. Maybe you really want oranges, but they're not in season. Buy something local as a substitute, even if it costs a little bit more, even if it's a little bit inconvenient, because that's just one step in the right direction. And we have to keep on doing all these little steps. Of course, sometimes you really need something and you're gonna have to get it imported or non-locally, or to get stuff from Safeway or Foodland or whatever, of course. If you have the ability and resources, time, money, all of that to make more of those eco-conscious and health-conscious decisions, our Aina is going to be better for it, because that's also providing local jobs, encouraging the local economy and farming. We don't need more houses in Hawaii, we need more farmland. So any way that we can secure that for future generations. I hope you guys dance. I hope you go out and try to farm, meet a farmer, try and eat something from the ground today. I hope you really enjoyed this. Please, of course, like and subscribe if you did. Again, sorry for any knowledge gaps. I'm still learning and growing and excited to expand that with you guys. Thank you again, and I'll see you next week.